Hey Bobcats, my name is Chelsea Welch. I'm an assistant women's basketball coach here at OU, and I got here in 2022. So I grew up in a suburb outside of Dayton, Ohio called Kettering, Ohio. And that's where my basketball career started, with my dad, Coach Welch, coaching me. He coached me from select league all the way through high school, and when I hit high school, he was more so just my AAU coach. So it was watching film with him, kind of being his assistant coach when we were off the court, always wanting to know what plays would work. I would say something my dad taught me about the game of basketball is that it's more than basketball. The kind of teammate you are, the kind of player you are, it resonates on and off the court. I kind of grew up with a core group: Michaela Waterman, Catherine Westbeld, Alana Skipper, and we've been together since second grade. So I played basketball at Kettering Fairmont High School. Tim Kogan, he was my head coach. He was a great guy. He built that family culture, I think. In my mind, favorite memory was winning the state championship. After that, I played at the University of Pittsburgh for 2 years, decided wanted to be closer to home, and I transferred to Wright State. I was player of the year my last year, which was my 5th year. Samika Randall-Lay. She was one of my coaches at Wright State. She's a big-time player under Pat Summitt at Tennessee. She definitely challenged me in college.
What type of basketball player were you?
I would say I was an aggressive player. When I first got to Pitt, I played very timidly. When I got to Wright State, I guess like that person I was missing just kind of came out. No one knew what kind of player I was going to be because back then you had to sit out. I came out my exhibition game, had 36 points, and everyone was like, oh my gosh. I was able to pretty much play 1 through 4. No one really wants their career to end. I was pretty sad. I didn't know what to do with myself. And I got an agent and decided to play professionally in Portugal the following year after I graduated. Yeah, it was awesome. Got Import Player of the Year, so I did some big things there. I loved the food there. When my season was over, I had the opportunity to go to Portugal again or go to a team in Germany. And at that point, I was really uncertain if I wanted to keep playing. I was like, well, let me see what's on NCAA Marketplace. Why not? Let's just peek. It's so difficult. Coaching's so competitive these days. There's no chance I get a coaching job. But, you know, how else do you get your foot in the door unless you just try, you know? I kid you not, I applied to 32 jobs and it was like rejected, rejected, rejected. I was like, you know, I still have pro to fall back on if I need to. I got a call from St. Lawrence University. It's in Canton, New York. This might be my only opportunity to get my foot in the door for a long time. That's kind of how I got into the coaching world. I learned it's really important to have a relationship with the players. They want to know that you're going to run through a wall for them, and we want them to run through a wall for us. So after my second year of St. Lawrence, I then went to Albright College. That is in Reading, Pennsylvania. I was given a lot more responsibility because my boss, Janice Luck, was also the AD. So after Albright, you know, I was just kind of missing home. There were several Ohio jobs listed. Ohio called me back, and it was a very nervous time for me because I really wanted the job, especially with the winning culture under Coach Bob. And I was like, I need to learn from this guy. I need to pick his brain. Like, if I want to coach and be a head coach someday, this is the guy that could help get me there. It's never like I'm the boss and you guys are down here. Like, he treats us all as we're equals.
How would you describe your coaching style?
Oh, goodness. I would say I am like an Energizer bunny. I feel like I'm playing sometimes, so when the girls make a good play, you'll see me on the sideline jumping up and down and like hollering. I can be intense, but in a positive way. What's special about Ohio University, specifically our program, is just the bond that we have. Those girls love each other. They're best friends. That is something that you can't force. I think that definitely helps with the chemistry on the court. The future of our program is growing. I think we're going to play really fast. I'm just excited to see where this program goes.